get a quarter mile time finally out of my car. Mike is here with the Duramax over there. Matt,
what's up, guys?
From Simple Speed is here with his 2000 and what was it? 13 SS.
Yep. Hi, guys.
So we're waiting for Big Clive 34 to get here. Jesse, we're going to be going at it on the strip. This is the first time I've ever raced a quarter mile, so I'm pretty excited for it and nervous at the same time. I also want to thank Matt Moore for sending me this awesome jacket. Thanks, Matt. It's great, fits great, keeps me warm. It's a little cold tonight, so I gotta stay warm. All right, so we're gonna get ready. Gotta fill some paperwork out. We're gonna get in the staging lanes. We're gonna get to it.
Andy, what happened? What happened?
He fucking ran great. That's what fucking happened.
My car's fucking fat. All right, guys, I did 2 runs. My first one I completely screwed up and accidentally, I'm gonna give you the lamest excuse in the world right now. You're like, you have an automatic transmission, so you shouldn't be able to screw that up, right? Well, I did, because I hit the paddle shifter, I hit the downshift thing, and it downshifted on me, and it was horrible. So I won't do that again. Only because I was so surprised at how good my car hooked on this track, and it was ridiculous. So I grabbed the steering wheel and accidentally clicked the paddle while I was doing it. But ran 11.4, I believe it was 11.4. Second run, hooked great. Obviously didn't make a mistake this time. Ran an 11.38. Correction, 10.38. And my 60 foot was 1.6, which is crazy for my second time because I mean either the car's hooking that good or I'm just lucking out. I'm just lucky, I don't know. But yeah, it's doing really good. And I'm still not really full throttling out of the hole, so I'm gonna keep giving it more throttle and more throttle until it starts spinning. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do. That's my plan. My 60 foot is I mean good. It's really good. I just got to pick the 8th up a little bit. I ran a 6.7 8th mile, so I got to pick that one up. If I can pick that up, if I can pick up 2/10 there, we're looking at a 9-second car. And if I run a 9, I'll just quit. I'll stop. I won't even race anymore because I'm not going to get any better than 9s. better and better. 1.5, 60 foot. That was a 0.2 second difference from last time. Last time was 1.7, this time's 1.5. 8th miles is 6.6. I picked up a tenth of a second there, and I picked up another tenth of the quarter, 10.27, and 136 miles an hour, which is fast. I think I can do a little better because I think I had a little bit of wheel hop because it was shaking off the line real bad. So I'm gonna talk to Andy here real quick and see what his happy ass has to say. I know he's loving it. Let's go find him.
Brand new tires.
I saw you run a 10.2.
Yo,
I went into limp mode and I was half throttle.
60 foot?
What'd you do?
1.5.
1.55, 10.27, and 136, where your mile per hour is staying consistent.
The launch is better.
106 mile per hour.
The
and
8th mile is a 0.2 second faster, and the quarter mile is a 0.2 second faster.
Dude, you
and
can,
I had retarded wheel hop, dude. I was shaking off the line.
The fact of the matter is, with an automatic, you can get that down to a 1.4 and you'll see a 990.
That's what I'm hoping.
Dude, if you see a 990, man, and with the cam only and 13 pounds of boost, basically.
1.5, 60 foot drag
You
rating.
put 50% E85 in?
Whatever's at the fucking gas station.
Whatever, we don't know
Seriously,
anymore.
it could be 51% or 80.
They got stage yourself and then boom. Okay?
Coach.
Because what you're doing is you're doing a burnout and then you're stopping. Which is fine, but you can I would keep the tires. You ain't fucking up that rear end. It's a 9.9 inch rear end. You ain't fucking it up.
Yeah.
Ain't happening.
Back out 2,000.
Okay.
2,000 RPM, and then as soon as it's green, immediately half to 3/4 throttle, and then rolling the rest of the way through first gear.
Why don't you
That last time it was like 3/4, like full, like immediately.
instead go up to like 1500 and then full throttle right off the line, 1500 up instead of 2000, or do it right off the line, kind of full throttle, because the thing is you're gonna hook.
Yeah. Oh,
You're hooking now, so you're gonna hook.
Yeah.
So right now what you got to do is you just got to use all your first gear. Right, first gear is what's keeping that from seeing a better time, because you're not going full throttle into it. If you can go full throttle in the first gear and hook and book, then dude, you're gonna see that time. You're gonna see it, and then you're gonna park your car and we're gonna drink beer. Got that, guys?
Fucked up. Just finished my third run there, and we're gonna get in line right now. Jesse, Big Clive is right here with me. I'm gonna beat him. What's up?
That's you, right?
Yeah, that's my car.
Third pass, you're done. Too fast for you need seat belts, jacket.
Too fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seat belts, jacket, cage,
Alrighty.
bar,
So-
at least something.
Apparently my car's too fast.
Because they were like, hey, did you catch 315 and warn him? I was like, yeah, because otherwise you'd only got two passes.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, yeah, I told him.
Well, thanks for the extra run. It's all good. My car's too fast for the track.
Wait, did you just say you use clickbait?
Yeah, dude. Did you ever hear of it? It's a really good way to get views.
Oh my god.
It's a really good way to get views.
Ask Mike, it's a really good way to get unviews.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, everybody on Mike's comments are like, I'm subbing. Everybody.
I literally had a video that was like Whipple Mustang versus Camaro versus Corvette. It's almost like this is clickbait, and I'm like,
That's what it is.
it's literally
right.
3 cars racing. What is clickbait? That's clickbait.
Mine's a hamburger.
That's definitely clickbait. I heard the word.
I got beer.
We know it's fast. We know that.
That car, let me
Apparently it's too
tell you
fast.
something.
Okay, so Clive is here. He's been here for a while. He did a lot of runs tonight. Unfortunately, I did not because, as you guys have already seen, I got completely kicked out. Couldn't race anymore. We were supposed to race together for a little rematch because we did race in Mexico, and now we wanted to race in the drag strip from a dig. But unfortunately, I got kicked out. He showed up shortly. You showed up like right before.
Right before you got kicked out.
But you ran a 10. He ran a 10-1, like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
So that's good. He beat his times. He's been beating his times consistently, as have I, but I got kicked out. So we'll never really know how good I could have ran. But we know Clive runs a 10-1, so that's good. So, I mean, in my mind, you take the win this time because
No, we can't do that.
that's as fast as I ran. So
We'll get it.
We'll get it. We'll get it. Yeah.
We'll be
So-
on the drag strip lined up.
So stay tuned. We're gonna race again some other time in the near future, and maybe I won't get kicked out next time. So yeah, man, it was cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get to run together, but
We'll get it.
yeah, we'll get it.
Cars are running good. That's all you can ask for.
Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so we're back at home now, and I just wanted to do a little recap before I go to bed It's about 12 a.m. Actually, I think it's like 12:30 a.m. It's a long drive. It's like an hour and a half drive from my house. So stopping for food and everything like that, we finally got home. But like I said, recap on what went on tonight. It was my first time obviously racing the quarter mile from a dig. As you guys know, I've roll raced before, and I've never really raced this car from a dig or anything like that, so the experience was all new to me. So basically I have my time slips laid out right here, but the very first run I did was obviously my slowest run, and the 60 foot was 1.728. That was the very first dig race I've ever done in my entire life with this car, or in any car in general, and it was 1.7 60 foot time, which is really good. The reaction time is the first line there, and that really doesn't matter much when you're just racing against your own time. Reaction time, it doesn't really matter. That's basically the time it takes you to leave the light after it turns green. Then you got your 330 foot time, you got your eighth mile time, then your mile per hour for your eighth, then your 1,000 foot time, then your quarter mile and mile per hour. So like I ran an 11.48 my first time, and the only reason is you're probably looking at the 60 foot and you're like, wow, why is that so good? And then it gets to the eighth mile and it like slows down real bad. It's because what happened was right before the eighth mile, and I know this is an excuse I'm gonna give you. I shouldn't have an excuse having an automatic transmission. I really shouldn't. But what happened was I took off and was totally caught off guard at how good the car hooked and how crazy the pull was from first to second gear. And when I was getting ready to shift, when I shifted into third gear, I accidentally hit the negative paddle and it downshift. I grabbed the steering wheel and hit the paddle, downshift to second gear, bouncing off the rev limiter. I was like, what the heck's going on? I didn't know what was going on, and then I realized I was in I downshifted. So that's why I lost a lot of time on my first run, ran 11.4. So my second run, as you can see here, my 60 foot time was a lot better. It was almost 0.1 seconds better. So I got a 1.645 60 foot, 0.2 seconds faster on the 330 foot. And then the eighth mile, I was obviously way faster as compared to the other one. That was a 6.7 on the second one there. And then the quarter mile was over a second faster at 10.38 at 136 miles an hour. So when I got that time slip, when you go up to the little booth after you go off the track there, I got that time slip and I was like, all right. I was expecting to maybe be like, I didn't think I was gonna pick up a full second, but you know, that's how crazy drag racing is. Like just one little screw up can be the meaning of an entire second, which is very fast and a huge difference. So 10.38, and that I was just so surprised that I ran a 10.38 on my second run. And then we go to my third run, and this run, actually my second run felt the best. That felt like the best run, but the third run was the best. And the third run, I had the best 60 foot time at a 1.5, which is crazy, I think. I'm still blown away that I'm getting that 60 foot time on 20-inch rims with drag radials. This just like blows my mind. But either way, I obviously picked up a 1/10 of a second on the eighth mile. And then, actually knocked off a 1/10 of a second, not picked on, but then, and as well in the quarter. So quarter mile time, 10.274 at 136 miles an hour. Actually a little bit slower than the last one, but faster quarter mile time because I had a better launch, 0.1 second faster. So there's this 0.1 second. So like I'm saying, guys, you know, the difference between 0.1 seconds is like literally the difference between, let's say, a 10 second and a 9 second car. That's just how it is, or 11 second and a 10 second car. Basically any minute screw up or change or better, like anything that you do better is going to affect your time drastically. And this proves it here. These papers prove that, because I screwed up, not bad, but I screwed up enough that it cost me a second in the quarter mile, you know, an entire second. And then the next race, and then the following race after that, again, I kept improving, which is cool. But though I was kind of upset because, I mean, I'm not upset with my times. My times are great. I'm really happy about my times, but I'm upset because I didn't get to race it. I didn't get to try and beat my 10.2 time, because, I mean, as it stands right now, this car should be able to run a 9-second quarter mile with perfect launch, perfect everything. I don't know if it'll run it on the drag radials. I think it can. I think I can get it out of it, because on this last run, I had really bad wheel hop in the entire first gear, and that was my best launch. So like, I feel like it can even be better. So if I cut off another 0.1 or 0.2 seconds on that 60 foot, guaranteed 9-second quarter mile, guaranteed. And that's exactly why drag racers have automatic transmissions. And, you know, I want to make it a point to you guys, everybody, you can say what you want. You can comment right now and say, get a manual transmission, or automatics are for pussies or whatever. But I want to see you have this car, everything done to it, the same thing that I have done to it with a manual transmission. I want to see you run a 60-foot 1.5, and I want to see you run a 10.2 with a manual transmission. I mean, you can be as fast as you want to be on the manual, but not to mention this transmission has a transmission tune, so it's even shifts even quicker than it does from the factory. And that's the difference. Like, I've now cut out pretty much all of human error in shifting, which is a whole nother thing in itself. You guys at drag race, you know, you can have the best launch ever and then you miss third gear. Oh, there you go, there's your run. They're screwed up, but I don't have to worry about that. And that's the thing. That's why people get automatic transmissions for drag racing. This car seems to be built right for the drag strip. It's a great car, and like I said before, I think it's a 9-second car. I mean, it doesn't show it on paper. So right now it's still a 10.2 second car, but I think with slicks, with a good drag pack, big tires, skinnies up front, 9 seconds. Gotta be 9 seconds all the way. Because I was hooking so well with them rear drag radials, and I thought I wasn't going to. I was actually very worried that I was going to spin out. And that also goes to show you the difference in track prep and track management, because as you guys have seen in the last video, the last race video I uploaded at Maple Grove, I was spinning at 50 miles an hour in second gear. And that's totally ridiculous on track. And first gear, pretty much full throttle off the line, no spinning, all first gear, into second gear, third gear, hook, 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 every single time. And it goes to show you just how good the track is prepped. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't want to go delve too much into how I was driving it. Maybe some of you guys are wondering how I got such quick times, what were my techniques and stuff like that. Well, I mean, I guess I haven't really developed the technique yet, because I've only raced it 3 times. But from what I've been doing, I've basically been just sitting at the line, left foot on the brake, right foot on the gas. And what I do is just kind of give it just a little bit of throttle, like up around 2,000 RPMs, just to take like the slack out of the drivetrain, so there's no so it's not just sitting there idling. So I'm revving up a little bit. As soon as that light turns green, I'm off the brake and immediately like half throttle, half to 3/4 throttle. I'm not immediately full throttling it, because then that could create some wheel spin. You don't want to spin, you want to hook and get yourself off the line and kind of roll into the throttle. And that's what I was doing for these runs. My last run, I was like 3/4 throttle and like almost immediately half throttle. And that's where I had my wheel hop. And I don't know if that's the reason why, but it doesn't matter, because I got a better 60-foot time. So yeah, that's good. Car ran great, no issues really. She's a trooper. Even though she only ran 3 times, she ran good. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Now you know how fast my car is. Right here it is, 10.2. It's a low 10-second car, even though it could probably be a 9-second car with the right tires. So be sure to follow me in all social media. Everything will be in the description below. You can send me stuff via PO box. That is also below. I will be featuring you guys in each video. I did get some stuff. This is actually one of the things I mentioned earlier from Matt Moore. Awesome jacket, Matt. I love it. I did get some other stuff. I'll be putting stuff in other videos as well, and I'm going to be putting it up on this wall. I have not decorated it yet, but all of your stuff is going on that wall. That wall is solely dedicated to all you guys, subscribers and fans, whoever. And once I run out of space there, it'll go on this wall. So we've got a lot of wall space, guys. So let's fill it up. Send me stuff. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Have a great day.